Hello, beauties and gents. I just wanted to make a quick video about the manifestations of your dreams. Um, I was sitting here, I just finished putting up a post about what did I put? I put up the love notes from my customers for pureessentials.com, which is a company that I am growing from the bottom in Korea. Started from the bottom with my whole team here. Um, music break. But as I was going through my emails to pull up these messages, I was just so amped and inspired to continue to create. Like, people actually like my stuff. It's one thing to make something and be like, oh, okay, it's out there, but then it's another for people to ask for more, for people to give you feedback without you asking. It's a beautiful thing. So with that, I wanted to share what it feels like to be in your moment, like in your lane. I've been wandering for so many years. I've always felt like that. Like, no matter what job I had and I tried to stick with it, I got fired, I got laid off, I quit, I didn't like it, I was always late, whatever the case may be. But with this, what I'm creating, I am always on time because it's my company. But I'm always there's like a source of energy. I don't know where it comes from. I work at a kindergarten right now, and the amount of energy that is sucked out of me is enormous. But when I come home and I sit down in front of my computer and I start working on what it is that I'm pursuing, I am revitalized, I'm revamped, I'm back to life again. It's such a beautiful thing. And it reminds me of the days when I used to plan fashion shows. I remember I used to be sitting on my mother's couch watching people do their thing on TV, whether it be actors, singers, dancers, models, whatever. They were living life, and I was sitting here watching them, and it kind of bothered me. I was like, there's no way that I'm going to sit here and watch these people enjoy what they do. First of all, I'd love to be with them as they're celebrating. But I just went straight to the internet and I was researching all sorts of things like how to plan a fashion show. At the time, I was living in Miami, and that is one of the fashion capitals of the world, I think. Very special, very tropical. But there was a Mercedes-Benz fashion it was Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week on Miami Beach. And I remember I just went digging. I went digging, and it wasn't hard. Like, if it's something that you're supposed to do, everything is going to come easy. You do have to do the work, of course, but everything is going to come, it's going to flow. And it was flowing. I RSVP'd for some shows. I followed the directions and the instructions. It said RSVP, send your number, blah, blah, blah. So me and my girlfriend, Nicole, I love you. Me and my girlfriend Nicole, we went out to the beach, and I remember it was Russell Simmons' Argyle collection, and he had just launched it maybe like a year or two prior to that, and he was going all over the place, showing off his work. And there was a crazy long line outside of the venue, and even from that moment, I was taking notes. Like, we had our notepads, our clipboards, we had tags around our neck like we were pressed. Like, this is what they mean by fake it till you make it. Fake that part. Don't fake being happy, because people smell that from millions of miles away. But fake the funk. Like, this is what I want to get into. I'm going to pretend to, like, be a part of it. So we're in line, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I hope we get inside, because, the tent was but so big. And I was checking out the tent, the step and repeat, the runner that they had out there. They made it possible on the beach, like on the sand. We were by the water. And I was like, I can do this. And so we were in line, and the girl at the door, she's checking names, and she's like, okay, come to the line only if you RSVP'd. I grabbed my girlfriend. I was like, come on, let's go. She's like, you RSVP'd? I was like, of course I did. We get there. I show her my confirmation and my number, whatever. We got in. So we're sitting in the front row. It's like, oh my gosh. So we're sitting there, and wait, I think Nicole ended up getting left behind, or she had to go do something. So I sit, and then someone comes and takes the seat next to me in the other seat. I'm like, oh gosh. But then she ended up sitting anyway. I sat on her lap. And it It was so adventurous. Like, whatever happened after that was fabulous. I remember there was a model. He's walking down the runway, and I'm sitting on her lap, so I guess, like, I'm a little bit higher than everyone else. And he was gorgeous. He was a very handsome gentleman. And he's walking, and all of a sudden, he's like, makes eye contact with me. And I just froze like a deer in headlights. And my girlfriend, she's like, oh my gosh. Like, we're having this little screaming moment. But, like, you know, it was fantastic. We went backstage. I didn't get to talk to Russell, but I was inspired by all of the energy around me. These people were doing things that they had loved, like what they went to school for, what they pursued as their passion. And I was in that energy, and I soaked it all up. Anyway, just sharing a story, and hopefully I'm inspiring someone out there to just go after what it is that you desire. You know, life is short, because as of right now, we only know what we have right now. We don't know if tomorrow is going to come. If within the next minute or so, if I will be breathing, only God knows. Only the universe will conspire to make that happen. But I'm amped. Can't you tell? I'm pumped. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I'm so stoked. Yeah, so that was it. I was just sharing a little story about knowing when you are in the right lane. Because you'll feel it. You'll feel the energy. Everyone around you will show you love, whether it has to do with what you're doing or not, with what you're pursuing or not. You will feel that energy. And I think God sends these love notes, these love signs, these hugs and kisses from children and people, not strangers, but of course, people you know and love. And it's a push. It's a push for you to keep going. Don't stop until you get there. And even when you get there, you don't stop. You keep on. You give back. You share, you teach, you learn. All right, loves. I have to get going. I'm heading out to one of my girlfriend's birthday dinner. She's turning 18 again. But I hope I inspired you to get up off that couch or stay on the couch, get on your laptop and get to work. Start looking, start doing. By the way, I had successfully planned 2 fashion shows in Miami. Like, that's big. That's major. Even if it was in Arkansas, I did it. People came, they saw, we all conquered together. It was beautiful. And this new venture, Pure Essentials, that I am pursuing, it's going down the same path. And it's going to keep on going. Can't stop, won't stop. PureEssentials.com. I have the name. Oh my God. It's such a blessing. It's such a blessing. It really, really is a blessing. Like, I'm just the little things. Anybody could buy a domain name. But to me, that's huge. That's huge. But I'm getting close to 9 minutes. I love you all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for growing, sending me love, and I send you 10 times the amount back. As always, be you, be fabulous, be wonderful, be strong, be bold, be brave, be in your emotions, share, talk, love, do, just be you. Beautiful. I love you all. Peace.